Hello, I'm Mr. Evans and I'm Head of Physics, and I want to take some time to talk to you about why you should be studying A-level physics with us at the Alun School. One of the reasons is we're very good at what we do. If you compare us with the Welsh averages, our numbers are consistently better. Every single Year 13 student got a grade, A star to E, when they finished their studies. 83% got an A star to C, that compares to the Welsh national average of just under 74%, and 45% got an A star to C, compared to the national average of 31% for the country. So we're good at what we do. We'll take you as a student and we'll lead you on the way towards getting a decent grade. But that's not the only reason why you should study with us. There's plenty of other reasons too. Let's take a look at them.
Here are a few of the reasons why you might decide to choose physics going into Year 12. Firstly, if you've had success at GCSE, our entry requirements are a B in science or in physics and a B in maths. There'll be a good solid basis for you to enter Year 12. The other reason why you might decide to choose physics in Year 12 is for career prospects. If you've got any career in mind or any course at university that's got a physics requirement, it's a good reason, it's a good drive for you to continue and do well in the course. The most important reason though is that you enjoy the course, that you've got an interest. You're going to be doing it and studying it for 5 hours a week, so it's really, really good if you've got that invested interest and you take some enjoyment in your course. It means you'll put the time in outside of lessons as well.
So why take A-level physics? Why do students choose to do it? Well, they love the challenge of it. They say they find it really interesting at GCSE and they want to know more about it. They find that the courses that they do at A-level really tell them about how stuff works. It's got real life applications as well as it being a really big challenge for them. This is what they said when we asked them their questionnaires. We also asked them, what are you planning to do with your A-level in physics? And the answers you get are hugely varied. Some of them want to go and do physics. Some of them want to do engineering or computing and closely related things. Some of them want to go into applied areas. They might want to go and learn about finance, or they might want to go into medicine or any of these areas. And a knowledge of physics is going to help you in all of those different places. We also ask students, why? What would you say to Year 11 students thinking about doing A-level physics? And they say a couple of things. They say, be ready for a step up. Okay, it is not something you're going to be able to pick up and do immediately. If you went through GCSE confidently, that's fantastic, and you'll have a great background, but it is a step up, and it is going to be a challenge. They did also say, though, take it. If you want to know the way that everything works, how it all sticks together, and makes sense a bit more of the world, that is the right course for you to take.
To be successful on the AS physics course, you need to be able to apply yourself. You need to be hard-working. You will need to complete the homeworks that are set and hand them in on time. Make sure that you're doing any additional reading that's required so you fully understand the course. You need to have an inquisitive nature. Quite a lot of the questions, especially on Unit 1, will be you actually having to work out lots of individual steps that maybe weren't there at GCSE. You've got to be a flexible thinker. Relate the course. There's lots of synoptic nature in there, so they'll do lots of units together. You need to be dedicated to the course and committed, and as you will need to be as any sixth form and Year 12 student, you need to be well organised. Make sure your notes are organised, you know how to organise your time, you know how to organise yourself so you can meet the deadlines and be the best that you can be.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nixon. I'm a member of the physics teaching team. I'm just here to briefly talk to you about the extracurricular activities that you can take part in as a member of our department. We do try to get some educational visits through your 2 years with us. In the recent past we've been to Lancaster University and we've been to the World Centre of Mass Spectrometry Manufacture, which unbelievably is Wrexham. So we've been to a factory down there for factory visits. We've got lots of industrial links with Airbus through the engineering scheme Wales, which you can take part in. That's a 6-month project for teams of between 5 and 6 of you to work very closely with people like Airbus or Toyota down on D-side to solve an engineering problem that they will pose for you. We also take part around the February half-term time in the National Physics Olympiad, so you can be exposed to some higher level type questions that come from the University of Oxford, just to see how you're getting on. So there's lots of extracurricular stuff to be getting on with, to get involved with, to give yourself just that little bit extra to talk about when you're doing your job and UCAS applications towards the end of year 12, the beginning of year 13.
So what's involved in the course at A level? Well, the WJC physics course is divided into two main parts, AS and A2. In year 12 you study the AS course. First unit takes a look at motion, energy and matter. The second one looks at electricity and light. There are exams at the end of year 12 for those, for the AS qualification. In year 13 you follow the A2 course. There are 3 modules. The first module takes a look at oscillations and nuclei. The second one looks at fields. That one also has an optional module, and we'll discuss with you which option we'll take. The final one focuses more on practical work, so there's a practical exam and also a data analysis exam where you're given data and you have to work out what the data is telling you. Again, at the end of the course, there are 2 papers for the first 2 modules and then 1 paper for the second.
Hi again everyone, so just to finish off my little introduction with you, I'm going to focus in my second part of this on the resources which we can provide you to help you through your 2 years with us. All students get these, so they'll tend to get them maybe early on in the first term of year 12. The first thing is we'll give you everything you need to know about the course. So this will include the specification, it includes the data sheets, all that sort of good stuff. So you've got a booklet there with everything in that you would ever need for when you're doing your own private study. There are a lot of specified practicals, like similar to what you're used to from GCSE. So all the practicals are together in one booklet for you. Over the 2 years there's something like 40 experiments to be doing, and you will get given in the first term a booklet like this which contains all the past paper questions from 2007 up to 2015 I believe, for units 1 and 2 for you to practice with. Now these will be used as homeworks, they'll be used as teaching tools within the school. They're there for you to practice with, to check your understanding, and then if there's any problems you can then ask us to provide further assistance. In the second term, as we start to get towards the end of the course, to help you with your exam preparation, the staff here have spent a lot of hours doing these, so you'll get a second copy of each of these 2 books, and rather than give you mark schemes which at A level are a bit difficult to interpret, we've actually done every question, so you can have a go at a question, then compare to what your staff, your teachers wrote, and identify the little tips, little bits of vocabulary maybe, repeat questions, repeat mathematical methods to help you achieve your best in the exams. So we do provide you with a lot of extra equipment and resources for you to use to ensure you get the best possible result with us.